Hello. Okay, in this video I'm going to try out some alcoholic beverages that I got from a friend of mine. He ordered it up online from a brewery that I've never even heard of. He's never even heard of it before, but he thought he would try it out and realised he doesn't really like it. But he wanted me to do a review on this. So there's 6 cans of various drink, 330ml of this alcoholic beverage, and I'm going to select a can randomly. I'll probably use the app, the roll of dice app on the phone, to get a number to select. I'll number the cans 1 to 6, and I'll just use the dice to decide what I'm going to try first. I'll just do one. So for this video, then I'll do another one later. I'll not drink them all the night. I can't anyway, because I can only manage one tonight. So I shall show you the cans. So there they are. This is what they look like. This is what the labels look like. I'll go around them all in a minute, just to show you them, to give you an idea. Then I'll go around the individual cans in a second. Right, so I'll go through them all, each of them. So the first one, I'll just show you a close-up of them. I don't know what the heck it's called. Carlo's Worldwide New Zealand Pilsner, and it's 4.8% for 330ml. The other one, the next can, it's this one here. So I don't know if it's in focus or not. That's it, focusing it. No, it's not going to go in focus. But it's Robusto, Combusto, Coffee Porter, and it's 4.2%. The next one is this. So 5.2%, 330ml. Appa Ricky, or I don't know, can't really pronounce it, but there it is there anyway. The other one. Interesting. Something I'm going to mention about this in a minute. This is quite strong, 6%. But it's just basically what I'm going to mention. It's a wee bit off subject, but I'm going to mention it anyway. The inverted peace sign. Now, there's a phenomenon online. It's called the Mandela effect, and I've experienced Mandela effects. I've experienced things that resemble what's referred to online as the Mandela effect. Now, like I say, when I mention this in videos, if you're interested in the Mandela effect phenomenon, do your own research into it to come to your own conclusions, and do your searching into it and come to your own thoughts about it. It's a difficult thing to explain, but I have done videos on the Mandela effect before. But to cut a long story short, this reminds me, and this makes me think of the peace sign. And the way I have always remembered it being, it was like that, and it didn't have this centre bit either. So it was like that, and it didn't have that bit. That's why I reckoned, why people went like that for the peace sign, because it would coincide with the line there and line there. That wasn't there before, and it was like that. Now, when I say that, I'm referring to Mandela effect, which means that, to put it like very bluntly, I suppose, or very, not very accurately, it's like you could look at it as history being changed, or parallel universe, which is that's going to be quite heavy with the sort of statements, and a lot of people might just be easy to dismiss it there and then as like some sort of sci-fi or something like that. easy to dismiss. Excuse me a minute. So yeah. But there are certain things that I could recognise, or if you like, I could relate to some of the examples of the Mandela effect online. But for me, anyway, I've always remembered the peace sign being. It was always originally, before the shift, if you like, timeline. This means there's theories that go into saying that if it's a conscious shift from a different parallel timeline or universe where it was like this, but in this different reality, it's not like that. Now, I know it's going super steep, really heavy, like you could easily dismiss it as sci-fi. Those that know about the Mandela effect will understand what I mean. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that, but that's all I'm going to say anyway. But that's what came to mind when I saw that. It's on my poll is still. So that's that one there. So the next can is pale ale, a pale ale. That's the other side. It's 3.4%. Again, 330ml. They're all 330ml cans. And the sixth can, the last one I've got, is Nostalgia. Black Forest Still, 4%. So, I'll show you the link that my mate sent us. So this is the site here, Beer 52, Craft Beer Discovery Club, and there seems to be a bit about it. I just went on to Google and typed it in, and it's coming up with a wee bit of stuff about it here. I don't really want to go into it too much, but there's a bit online about it there anyway. So I've done a Wikipedia. There's a bit about it there as well. Me, entrepreneur, the co-founder of Beer 52. Fraser Doherty or something, is it? Doherty. I'm not very good at pronouncing these names, but that's just for Wikipedia anyway, so there's a wee bit about it there. Actually, it reminds me, I was going to try and get a Fusiliers. It's the beer that was on the Still Game. You might see it up there. The BBC. There. Still Game, BBC Scotland. They've got. I thought it was a false sort of make it up beer, and it was the same with the Maduri as well. By Guinness's favourite drink. Hang on a second, we'll go. As you can tell, I've drunk it all. Well, nearly. But that's Guinness's favourite drink on Still Game. So Still Game fans like myself will know about Maduri, and they will also would have heard of. He's a pint of Fusiliers, Bobby. Pint of Fusiliers. So, Fusiliers. But there is a real beer. I've been meaning to try and get that actually, because I want to get that beer, try it out, and we'll do a review on it as well. I just remembered that there as I was going through this. Anyway, I'm going to use the rolling dice, the digital dice, to select what can I'm going to sample first. But before I do that, I'll turn this on and show you the backs of these cans a bit clearer. They went out of focus a bit earlier on, so just to recap that, it's just a very quick recap. So this is the one with the peace sign as it is now in this reality, but I definitely, and seemingly other people remember as well, when it was the other way around, it didn't have that centre bit, hence the Mandela effect residue, why people would use their, the sign with their fingers. So, not the twos up sign. The inverted, the other way around. So, this is another one. That was the can I was on about earlier. But I just noticed on this one, this has also got the peace sign on it as well. So this is I showed you the front. I don't know if you saw the back in this one very well the last time, but there it is anyway. Okay, so that's the 6 cans lined up, 6 in a row. Starting to the left, that'll be can number 1, and it will end with can number 6. So 1 to 6, I'll go and get the rolling dice on Google, or just offline, and then that will select what can I'm going to do first, because I can't make mine up, so I'll just let random do it for me. Okay, let's do it. I haven't selected it yet, right? This is just showing you the app. It's called Dice Roller. You could hit all these, all I need is... I'll tell you what, I'm going to make it more interesting. I'm going to use the 10, right? So I'll keep rolling it until a number comes up, because if I do 1 to 6, it's just going to be one shot and it'll be selecting for me. But I'm going to do it with 10. So 1 to 6, whatever comes up out of there will be what can I'm going to do a review on this video. That's one way of doing it, eh? So, right, so I'm just going to roll this until I get a number between 1 and 6, including 1 and 6. 7, so roll again. 4, right, so decision made. So it's going to be this one here. Nostalgia. That's the one I'm going to do. Black Forest Stout. Creamy, tasty and fruity with vanilla. And a beautiful light acidity from cherries and roasted grains. This stout will be both whatever. Right. Anyway, you're it anyway, right? And you're going to tell you in my wording what I think of it. You've got the literature there, you could see what it says, right? I can't be arsed trying to pronounce half of these things, I ain't even going to bother. You'd probably think I've probably had a few already, trust me, I haven't. I'm going away just to get this can open and get it drunk, and I'll let you know what I think of it. One thing I'm going to point out before I open this up is this wee label here. So just be aware of this. It contains for allergies and that, lactose and gluten. So I think by law they've got to put this on here so that I know someone that has to watch regarding things on there. So, but that's on this can as a warning. So I don't need to. It doesn't concern me. But just to let you know that they have these labels on them probably for legal reasons. 3rd of the 10th, 2025. It better still be in date. I just double check that. I don't know how long my mates had them for, but anyway, let's get on with it. Right. Okay, let's try this out. So I've rinsed out the glass. It's Bellhaven Best glass. I got this from the Bellhaven Best Distilleries down at Bellhaven, which is a village joined to Dunbar on the east coast of Scotland. It's just sort of 20 miles south of Edinburgh, perhaps. And they do my favourite ale, which is Bellhaven Best. They do other things as well, lots of other things, but I got this glass and another glass from the tour that me and my mate came with us. So I've done a video on that, by the way. It's on my channel. If I remember, I'll stick a link in the description. But if you just type in Bellhaven Best Distillery Tour on my channel, you'll see the video that I made regarding the tour. But that's where the glasses come out, and the other one as well. So it's nice and rinsed out, so it doesn't pair with the taste. I want to do an accurate review on this. And I've not eaten anything like spicy stuff. Spicy no. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to lower this camera. It's going to be a bit high. I'm drinking them up here. I had the cans of up here right above my head, and that's because I've got it set wrong. But the last time I'd done a video on that, I was a wee bit showing too much over there. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is open it anyway and see what it sounds like. So here goes. I will piss all over the roof probably. Right, first thing I'm going to do is smell it. So it's Black Forest Stout. I'll show you what it looks like as I pour it into the glass. The viscosity of the liquid, the fluid. That's what viscosity means. It's how a fluid would flow, such as in oil and stuff. Viscosity, the thicker the viscosity, I guess the higher the number, the thicker it is. Like on engine oil, for example, you've got the 5W40, like in winter, the 5's the temperature at the lower temperature, I think, in winter, W viscosity. It's the scale of the oil with the viscosity varies through temperature, the ambient temperature, but it's got to flow around the engine, equally as well. But anyway, the viscosity of this Black Forest Stout, I'm going to show you what it looks like. So here it goes. First of all, I noticed, observing it's very dark, as probably would have expected. It's like Coca-Cola the way it's. I'll do it for now, like, because I'm going to drink the rest of that off camera and just do a wee bit of review. So I'm smelling it. It smells chocolatey. It's like a chocolate type smell. That's the first thing that comes to my mind when I smell it. So I'll just show you the can as well while I'm doing it. There was a shelf up there at the start of this, but so very frothy as well. And I'm going to wait to taste it. Very exciting, but here it goes. It's got a chocolate sort of taste to it. It's very bitter, very bitter. It's got like a black taste to it, as I've described things before. That's quite a bitter taste. Yeah, it's very bitter, and it's got a hint of chocolate to it as well. But it's a bit too bitter for my liking. It's rather bitter. It's quite. It's got this really bitter aftertaste as well. But there is certainly a strong resemblance of chocolate to it. It's not my favourite drink, but that's my opinion. I mean, other people might like it, but I'm trying to explain as best as I can what I think of it and what it goes down. It goes down just like, it feels like you're drinking a kind of thick, sort of really frothy. It's quite gassy as well, actually. It's definitely got that kind of. I mean, I'm not a Guinness drinker, but it kind of looks like it. Like, looks like Guinness. I mean, I've drunk Guinness before, but it's not really my favourite drink. But it's got a kind of feel to it. It reminds me of Guinness a wee bit. But then I haven't really drunk a lot of stouts, so that's the first thing that would come to my mind, because that's what's already there. I've only experienced so many stouts, and I mean, there's probably people that have drunk a whole variety of stouts, and that maybe resemble something totally different to them. But for me, my experience, it makes me think of, it's got a Guinness-like look about it, and texture. That's the word I was looking for. It's got the same sort of similar texture to how I remembered Guinness. But it's definitely got that chocolate taste to it as well. But it's not my cup of tea, so to speak, or cup of alcoholic beverage, so to speak. But yeah, nostalgia, I don't know why they called it nostalgia. I don't know what the backstory, the back reason for that, why it's called that. But Black Forest Stout, it's certainly got a black taste to it. When I use the term black taste, it's like a kind of really bitter taste. I suppose it's like what you'd assume that carbon would taste like, a burnt toast, a burnt taste. But it's got pretty bitter, very bitter. Definitely, anyway. I mean, I'm no expert on you know, beers and stouts and all that, ales and no, well, I've drunk a few, but no, like, I know, excuse me, yeah, it's kind of, as I say, the words that I describe it as, it's definitely got that chocolate about it. A chocolate, it resembles chocolate. There's a hint of chocolate there. Whether it's in there or not, I don't know what they feel, you know, how it's done, but it certainly makes me think of chocolate. Anyway. Maybe a bit of malt as well, malty. Because I done a video with a malt drink that was imported for, oh, where was it now? I bought it in a shop down in Leeds, but it was a foreign shop, and it was imported in to Britain. It was a malt drink, alcoholic drink. I done that months ago, but there's maybe a slight resemblance there as well. There's certainly a kind of like a hint of malt to it as well. But anyway, the percentage of this specific one is 4% at 330ml. So the units for the, I should tell you the units. It's 1.3 UK units. See, it's just gone out of focus, but that's where it's got to, by law, they got to display these units by law on alcoholic beverages. So if you drink one of them, you got to be careful what you're doing as to regarding driving. Well, I ain't going to be driving tonight, so I don't need to worry about that. But anyway, excuse me a minute. Right. At Nostalgia, we reimagine the classic beer styles of the past. That's what I'm reading off the can. So we have a passion for using traditional brewery techniques to showcase the purest and most high quality malts and hops and yeasts to make the beers. So there's malt, there's hops and yeast. So they're saying it's the high quality stuff that they're using. And they're promoting it. So the ingredients, there's water, malted barley, malted wheat, hops, yeast, allergens, including gluten, shown in bold. Well, I mentioned that earlier. See base for best before. Well, I've checked the best before on it. So they've got the website on the bottom there as well. We could barely read it, but I showed you it anyway. But it's www.nostalgicbeers.com. So anyway, out of 10, I would say. Oh, hang on a minute. Thanks. Okay, right. Excuse me, background noise. Just letting them know I'm doing a video. Where was it? Out of 10, right. So out of 10, 10 being best, 1 being shite, I suppose. I would give this, in my opinion, bear in mind, this is only my opinion, and no, it's just for entertainment purposes. Probably because I wouldn't buy it if I saw it. You know, if it was on tap, unless there was nothing else. If it was on draft, I'd probably give it a 4.5 out of 10. I wouldn't be in a hurry to buy it. You know, it's just not my cup of tea, so to speak. That's not my pint of. It's not my drink. It's not really one I would be in a hurry to get. It's just a bit too bitter. It is quite fizzy though. It's certainly very frothy, but it's crafted well. The quality's there. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth quality about it. I suppose there's a lot of effort going into it. But as you can see, it's really quite thick on the froth, as I could demonstrate again. And as I go around, you can see that it does leave a lot of residue because it is a very frothy like stilt. It's best I can describe it. Anyway, that's my review. So my mate, if he's watching this, there you go. I've done the first can. I used the dice to select out of the 6 because I couldn't make my mind up. I'll keep the rest of this for later. Just once I've done this, I'll finish that off. And in future videos, I shall just use the dice again until it's down to the last one, of course. So I'll do a video for each of them, I think. I've got the time, I suppose. And obviously, when I'm not going to be driving again that night, which will obviously be done later on. And I won't be driving obviously early tomorrow or anything, so it'll be fine to do another one. So I just very, very colourful. I mean, it's not really how I would associate alcohol drinks. You look at those, I mean, you could mistake that right away. It's just a soft drink because it's in the 330ml can. It's shaped like it's got all these colours, pink, purple, and everything, red and yellow. It's not really how you would, it's got this kind of like soft drink look about it. It doesn't. That's what comes to mind when I first see them. It's just like, is that a soft drink? Until you look at this one here, 6%. So it's pretty strong, that one. So it's quite gassy, as you probably when I heard that. But yeah, going back to the peace sign. It was, like to say, that was the original symbol for the peace sign. And the reason why it's like that. I mean, if it was like this in this reality, why even, you might not do it that way, but it's like that. So it's Mandela effect. That'd be the residue, because that's Mandela effect. Residue means proof of something that was that is no longer. Like history has changed, but there's still evidence of it being that way. Now, if things are changing at the speed of light, that's maybe the time lag before it's updated. I mean, if we live in a simulator or whatever, there's loads and loads of theories on it online. We've all got reviews about it. But that's why I say if you do your own searching or research or both, come to your own views on the Mandela effect and you'll get a better understanding as to what I'm referring to when I mention the term Mandela effect. I don't know what's causing it, but I do know for a fact what I've experienced. I know what I've experienced, and it definitely resembles what's referred to online as the Mandela effect phenomena. There is something that I've experienced that resembles it. And I've got a list I could tell you as long as this, as long as my arm, because there's so many. I've done videos on it on my channel before as well. Anyway, I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. So I will get around to doing another one, another video at another time when I get a chance. So that's this video done. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, I showed you the website if you're interested in trying out these beers for yourself. Just, you can order it up. I do, as I say, I do want to get that beer from the Still Game show. Still Game. It's BBC Scotland Still Game. And Bobby's Bar, the Clansman, he serves Fusiliers. Pint of Fusiliers, Bobby. I'd also see them drinking cans of Fusiliers as well. When the episode where Winston's stuck in they're in the lift. It's the Hogmanay episode. Party, it's called. And their eyes are Jack, Victor, and Tam. Winston, sorry. Jack, Victor, Iser, and Winston are stuck in the lift. And Winston's got these cans of Fusiliers. He opens one. He's only meant to have one, but he ends up drinking 4 of them. And then when he starts to need a piss, that's when problems begin. 4 pensioners swimming about in the pissy lift, as Jack would say. The engineer will come and find 4 pensioners swimming about in a pissy lift. The Still Game fans will know the episode well. They'll know it like the back of their hand, and they'll know what I'm on about. But anyway, that's what Winston was drinking, and you see that coming up, reoccurring a lot throughout the show. Cans of Fusiliers. It's a blue can. There is a distillery that does it, and there was a place that I tried to get up in Aberdeen that supplied it. It was actually a shop within a petrol station of all places. A petrol station selling beer, but that's common now. There's a lot like the M&S down the road about there. They have. I'm sure it's that one. There's definitely the Sparrow 1992, but there's certainly a lot of them. Shops within petrol stations that sell alcohol. I didn't think that would be like a wise mix, but anyway, that up in Aberdeen there's a place at a petrol station with a shop in it that sells it or sold it. I haven't restocked back because I gave them a number to phone me back to let me know when they've got it in, so I could go up and collect it or make an arrangement to get it. But when I do get it, I shall make a video of it or a review of it. And the Still Game fans, as I say, they'll know what I'm on about. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm actually knackered now. I was up early, so I just... right. See what else I've put on my channel. Thanks for watching. Okay, see you later. Bye for now.